I think it's fair to say not too many people are going to be too bothered about Team of the Week 26 with Team of the Season coming, but we're going to predict it anyway. So let's begin with our first goalkeeper choice, Ledesma, who made 5 saves and kept a clean sheet in a 0-0 draw. Very good performance from the shot stopper, and it could be enough to see him pick up another inform in FIFA 23. Our secondary goalkeeper is Matt Sells, who also made 5 saves and kept a clean sheet, but for him it was in a 2-0 win. This performance also earned him an 8 match rating from L'Equipe, which, as I've mentioned in previous prediction videos, is a very good match rating, which should be enough to see him as well feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. Now, it could be one of them rare weeks where we actually see 3 goalkeepers get selected. We've had to include Ben Wilson, who actually scored a goal in the final minute to earn his side a draw. They were 1-0 down against Blackburn, he came up for the corner, and I'd love to tell you that he scored an absolute banger of a goal, but it really was a scramble. But nonetheless, goalkeeper, right place, right time, got the goal, and ultimately won his team a point. Let's now move on to the defenders, and we're going to start off with Mats Hummels of Borussia Dortmund, who got himself a goal and clean sheet in their 4-0 win against Frankfurt, and this was obviously a very big win in regards to the Bundesliga title race. Now, there is another option from this game with Marlon, but since Hummels did get man of the match officially, we are going to go for the defender instead, but we wouldn't be surprised to see Marlon considered instead. Oscar Di Marcos got himself a goal in Bilbao's 2-1 win against Almeria. As per usual, had they kept the clean sheet, we'd have been more confident in the pick. Nonetheless, there's still a chance of this one happening. Michael Keane could pick up an inform item this week. He was a key part of the Everton's defence in their 0-0 draw against Crystal Palace, which in the grand scheme of things doesn't sound amazing, but he got very good match ratings across the board and was just very solid in defence throughout the match, especially towards the end when they were actually down to 10 men. The final defensive option we're going to talk about is going to be Ginter. This could be, I believe, a third inform, so yeah, looking pretty interesting. Got himself a goal and kept a clean sheet in a 4-0 win for Freiburg against Schalke. West Ham recorded a big win over Bournemouth, 4-0 to be precise, and in this game Lucas Paqueta got himself a goal and also some very nice match ratings. There aren't actually too many Premier League options for this week's Team of the Week, so I think there's an increased chance of this one happening. Rummenigge got himself a hat-trick in a 3-2 win for his team, so he should feature on the bench/reserves. Verdi got 2 goals in a win for Verona. It was a 2-1 victory against Bologna, and that is a key 3 points for a side that are currently just doing everything they can to try and avoid relegation. There was actually quite a few high-scoring games this week, and one of them was Hearts, as they recorded a 6-1 win against Ross County. So obviously we do have to consider a player from that game, and Shankland got a hat-trick. Svanberg could pick up a second inform. He got 2 goals and an assist as Wolfsburg won 5-1. Here's another high-scoring game. 6-1 was the result of this match, and Cedric Itten in that game got 3 goals and an assist, so he is obviously very unavoidable in regards to Team of the Week predictions this week. He just has to get in. Do any of you recognise this guy? Because maybe you should, because he actually has a moments item in Ultimate Team that I believe dropped around Team of the Year time. Anyway, he got a hat-trick in a 7-0 win. And we have another hat-trick here as Philadelphia beat Toronto 4-2. Budimir sadly did not get a hat-trick, but he did get 2 important goals in a 3-2 win against Real Betis. Alright, let's get back onto the players who have scored a hat-trick. Marvin Dutch got 3 goals in a 4-2 win for Werder Bremen against Hertha Berlin. And then we have another player who got a hat-trick, but he also got 3 goals and an assist in a 4-2 win. Jamie McLaren got 3 goals in Melbourne City's 3-1 victory against Western United, so that could be another interesting looking inform item. And then we have Real Madrid's Marco Asensio, who was the star man, or at least one of the star players, in their 2-0 win against Celta Vigo. A goal and assist for the winger. Lukaku could pick up another special item this week. He got 2 goals and an assist in a 3-0 win for Inter Milan against Empoli. On top of that, he also got an 8 match rating from Gazzetta, which will definitely boost his chances. And then we have a very interesting one, because this is a potential 4th inform for Openda, who got 2 goals and an assist in a 3-0 win against Monaco. He also got a 9 match rating from L'Équipe, and I know I highlight L'Équipe match ratings a lot, and that's because when you see players with 9s, it's very, very rare, so this one is pretty hard to deny, and yeah, like I said, a 4th in form. And then the final player we're going to talk about this week is going to be Newcastle's Joe Linton, who got himself a goal in their 6-1 win against Tottenham. That's right, 6-1. I believe it was like 5-0 in 20 minutes, which is just insane. Like, I don't even know what to say about Tottenham right now. They are an absolute mess. Anyway, there are obviously a bunch of options from this game. You've got players like Isaac and Murphy, who both got 2 goals. You've got Shah, who also had an absolutely standout game. But we're actually going to go for Joe Linton, who did only score 1, but he got very, very good match ratings and was just impressive throughout the matchup. But let's be honest, you really can't be mad at any Newcastle player featuring in the upcoming Team of the Week after that performance. So those are our predictions for Team of the Week 26. Let us know your thoughts on them in the comments down below. As per usual, if you want to read up on more in-depth reasonings behind our selections, check out the article on the Futbin website.